Hello class again, welcome back to our online class today, right? Okay, so now let's move to our second session that we are going to study. Our book is Hangout 2. So teacher today want you to continue our lesson that unit 9. We talk about our field trip. So before we continue our lesson, teacher want you to have our book Hangout 2 on your table right now and your notebook, and don't forget your pen. Okay, so now let's continue our lesson today, everyone. Let's open the book on page 103. Then we have new vocabulary word for today. So can you tell teacher how many vocabulary word in that page? 8 vocabulary in our page 103, right? So before we know how to read all of that word, let's look at the whiteboard first, and I will explain you all of that word, right? Okay, so now let's look at the whiteboard with teacher all together. Okay, so the first one is, okay, low is the adjective, not high or tall, not far above the ground. So now let me show you the picture. So here is our picture that we talk about low. Example, this building is so low, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one is high. High is the adjective measuring a long distance from the bottom to the top, right? Have you said the word high? Okay, so now let me show you the picture. So this one is high. You can use that one like, oh, that mountain is so high. This building is high, right? Okay, so now let's go to another one. Tall. Tall is the adjective, a person, building, tree, having a greater than average height, right? Okay, as you know already, so this one is the picture of tall. We always use it like, oh, he is taller than me, right? Okay, so that tree is tall, that building is tall. That's why we can use with person, building, or tree. So now let's move to the next one. Deep. Deep is the adjective having a large distance from the top or surface to the bottom. Look like the ocean, right? It's so deep. Or look like the river, it's so deep you cannot go to swim over there, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one. Small. Small is the adjective, not large in size, number, degree, or amount, anything else, right? As you know, all these small we always use like this. This cat is small, that fruit is so small, right? Okay, you can use like that. Okay, so now let's move to another one. Big. Big is the adjective, large in size, degree, or amount. We can say like number 56 is a big number, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one. Old. Having lived for a long time, no longer young. As you know already, have you seen your grandpa and your father, right? So right now they are so old, right? Okay, so now let's move to another one. Sandy. Sandy is the adjective covered with a containing sand. Okay, so when you go to the beach, you always see a lot of sand, right? And we always use that sand to make the sand castle, right? Okay, so here is our word for today that we have 8 words, page 103. So now let's move to our page 103 with teacher all together. Okay, so here is our page 103. We provide you the listing right now, and you need to practice how to read all of these words. Okay, that we have 8 words for today. So now let's start with teacher all together.
A. Listen and say. Number 1.
Low.
Number 2.
High.
Number 3.
Tall.
Number 4.
Deep.
Number 5.
Small.
Number 6.
Big.
Number 7.
Old.
Number 8.
Sandy.
Okay, so teacher know it already that you finished the exercise A or B, right? So now let's move to exercise B. Listen and draw. Where is the place that we need to draw? Great. The place that we draw, you need to draw on this picture that you hear, okay? Example, I say, hi, draw circle. So you need to draw circle on this picture. You got it, everyone? Okay, so now let's listen again with teacher all together.
B. Listen and draw. Number 1.
Draw a circle around the word tall.
Number 2.
Draw a square around the word high.
Number 3.
Draw a rectangle around the word low.
Number 4.
Draw a triangle around the word deep.
Number 5.
Draw a circle and a square around the word small.
Number 6.
Draw a rectangle and triangle around the word old.
Number 7.
Draw a circle and a triangle around the word sandy.
Number 8.
Draw a circle and a rectangle around the word big.
Okay, so teacher know that you listen and draw all D, right? So here is the picture that you need to check that you are correct or not. Okay, so you know it already, right? Okay, so if you have something wrong that you listen is not clear, you can erase that one and correct it to the correct one, right? Okay, so now it's time. I hope that you learn a lot today, and don't forget to spell the word that we have 8 words for today. And don't forget to do your classwork and homework letter that teacher will provide to you. So now it's time. See you again tomorrow. Goodbye everyone. Have a nice day.